They do all the hard work picking out the videos, making critiques and suffer through editing. I just swoop in and steal all the glory. Reacting to reactors reacted.
Fantasy, here we go.
But he actually suggested the song for me. He said, Amber, I think you're going to like Earth, Wind, and Fire. So,
I need to see their faces.
The song is called Fantasy.
I gotta go back. This is my... I'm sorry, I had to roll back. This is my favorite part of their video. When they start to describe what they know about the song or not know about the song. This is the most entertaining part. What will they say? Because she asked him directly, do you know the song? And then he switched up the question. Let's go back.
Give you guys the link to his podcast down in the description. Make sure to go check it out. You get I want to say it's like an hour-long interview with us.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all go check it out.
So much fun. But he actually suggested the song for me. He said, Amber, I think you're going to like Earth, Wind, and Fire. So, do you remember the song?
The song is called Fantasy.
Fantasy. So, I'm super excited.
And I am not familiar with Earth, Wind, and Fire. I know... Oh, my God. What was that cartoon?
Come on. Come on. Not familiar. Okay, I don't know the song. I can understand that. Not familiar with Earth, Wind, and Fire? I'm going back to the chat. Who's calling BS with me? Do not be influenced by me. If you don't believe it's BS, say it. I'm going back to the... I need to see, man. All right. My man says he's never heard of Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh, no, he says, I'm not familiar with her. Let me let it play. Let me let it play. Don't send anything. Don't send anything. Don't send anything. Don't send it. I don't want you hanging out there by yourself. This is the magical part of their video, though. For me, let's go back.
Go check it
It
out.
was so much fun. But he actually suggested the song for me. He said, Amber, I think you're going to like Earth, Wind, and Fire. So, do you remember the song?
The song is called Fantasy.
Fantasy. So, I'm super excited.
And I am not familiar with Earth, Wind, and Fire. I know... Oh, my God. What was that cartoon when we were kids? It was the 90s cartoon where they all stuck their rings in. I'm Earth. I'm Wind. Captain Planet.
I didn't
Captain
watch
Planet
that.
is what it's called. I know Earth, Wind, and Fire from that, but the band... Tell y'all.
I'm a little bit familiar with the song September because it was played at family reunions, but I had no other recollection
What song?
All right, I'm coming back to another side here. Is it possible that there's generations of people, not generations, a generation of this age of people who have had internet since they were conscious? They don't know who Earth, Wind, and Fire is? That's a real question I'm asking, because I'm being hard on them for not knowing Earth, Wind, and Fire. Do their generation not know who Earth, Wind, and Fire is? How would they know who Earth, Wind, and Fire is? Parents? Oldie stations? There's no... I'm coming to the conclusion that it's possible that they don't know who Earth, Wind, and Fire is. Unbelievable to me, though. It's unbelievable to me. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know who Earth, Wind... I live in a world where they don't know where Earth, Wind, and Fire... It feels like it's a fake world. Like there's different... All right, I'm not stopping this because I'm hoping the song is loud and... All right, let's go back. I love hearing that. I don't... That is so entertaining. There's people like leaving my channel right now because I keep playing the most boring part to them. I think this is the most interesting part to me. I love watching them describe how they don't know stuff that everybody knows. Prince is my mother's favorite performer, she said. This was Purple Rain, I think they were acting to. My mother's favorite performer was Prince. She had his posters on the wall, all of that. I have never heard this song. Purple Rain. And he goes, I don't know. Did he say, I don't know any Prince songs. It's like, he's got a beard. He's like an adult. He's not a newborn baby. They're going to say, do you know Benny Goodman? I know some Benny Goodman. I know a lot of music from before my time. I don't know it all though. So, all right, let's just play this. The reaction to the song. What's that going to be like? Are they going to give the respect to this song as it deserves, or is it just going to be a performance? Is it? I'm saying it's going to be a performance. Don't let me influence you, but I'm predicting a performance and not an actual hearing the song. I will eat my words if I'm wrong. I ain't got no words I need to eat. Guarantee you.
September.
What does it sound like?
Do you remember? No.
Let's go back
Maybe.
to my favorite
Wind
part.
and Fire. So, do you remember the song?
The song is called
suggested?
Fantasy.
Fantasy. So I'm super excited.
And I am not familiar with Earth, Wind, and Fire. I know.
Stop
oh
it.
my God, what was that cartoon when we were kids? It was the '90s cartoon where they all stuck their rings in. I'm Earth. I'm Wind. Captain Planet.
I didn't
Captain
watch
Planet
that.
is what it's called. I know Earth, Wind, and Fire from that, but the band could not tell y'all.
I'm a little bit familiar with the song September because it was played at family reunions, but I had no other recollection
What
of
song?
September.
What does it sound like?
Do you remember? No.
No. Say no.
Maybe.
Okay, but it used to be played. Yeah, it used to be played. Yes. He's gonna keep going.
That song?
Yeah.
Is it that song?
Yes,
Okay,
but
cool.
it's much better than that.
How do
But
you
I
live
remember
with-
that song from family reunions. But I was
How do you
super
live with
excited when
him?
he said Earth, Wind, and Fire. I was like, okay, yeah, let's listen to
I'm
some more.
joking.
Let's see what else they've got. So this is for Kurt Powers. It is his project picked. The Powers
All
project
right.
picked.
Let's do
So
it.
I said picked.
Picked. So Earth, Wind, and Fire, Fantasy. Let's get it. Enough talking. I'm kind of. I don't know. What is this? If it's the same people who sing Fantasy, is it about to be like kind of funky, jazzy?
It's the same people who sang September.
Or yeah, September.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say. I
Bet.
would think. I don't know. It could be different.
All right. So we're about to expect some horns and all types of stuff.
Yes.
Man, that sounds good. Taking it back. All right, I need to get all of that other stuff out of my head and just prepare to just take in all of this greatness that is this song. Top 5 Earth, Wind, and Fire song. If you have an Earth, Wind, and Fire favorite song, let me know in the chat. My favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire song, just off the bat, it could change tomorrow. Fantasy's top 2. Is there any, what would be above it? Loveless Groove tonight. All right, Fantasy, I'm saying Fantasy. That's why I picked it for this reaction. Let me know if you have a favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire song. All right, no stops. We're starting right at the beginning of the song. Let's do it.
So we're about to expect some horns and all types of stuff.
Yes.
Ooh, that's cool.
Every man has a place. In his heart there's a space, and the world can't erase his fantasy.
Get that falsetto.
Take a ride in the sky on a ship, fantasize. All your dreams will come true right away.
Wow.
And we will live together until the 12th of never. Our voices will ring forever as one.
Hey.
Every thought is a dream, rushing by in a stream.
Hold on. I feel like this, and I may be wrong. I feel like this is like super like disco.
It is kind of
I
got a
feel
funky
like
disco
yeah, I
feel
feel like
to
this
it.
is like definitely like disco type era. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm absolutely loving it so far. And then it's not too many times you hear people like males especially go up in that high falsetto like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You know, there's one. There's three of them that can do it.
But and then at the same time, I really like how smooth and clean his voice stays at the same time. So.
No doubt about it. I'm loving it so far.
Bringing life to the kingdom of doing. Take a ride in the sky on a ship and decide all your dreams will come true miles away. Our voices will bring together until the 12 of never. We all will live, love forever as one. Come to sing victory in the land of fantasy, loving like a new decree, bringing mind to everlasting liberty.
Slow down.
It's got really mysterious.
Come to see victory in a land come fantasy, loving life for you and me to behold, to your soul is ecstasy. You will find of the kind that has been in search of you. Many lives has brought you to recognize it's your life now in review. As you stay for the play, fantasy has in store for you. Flowing light will see you through. It's your day, shining day, all your dreams come true. As you fly in your stride with the wind, as you fly away, give a smile from your lips and say, I am free, yes I'm free, now I'm on my way. Come to see victory in a land called fantasy, loving life for you and me to behold, to your soul is ecstasy. You will find of the kind that has been in search of you. Many lives has brought you to recognize it's
I'm gonna pause it real quick. Oh, so close, Dan. I'm not pausing.
now in review.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm blown away.
Okay, taking a quick break. All right, we're at 4:40. I'm sorry, 7 minutes 44 seconds of a 10:40. So we got 3 minutes left, which I'm not sure we're gonna hear the whole thing. But all right, so y'all gonna score this. As I say, I mentally I have it in two parts: the music that they're reacting to, and then when the music stops, their breakdown. So I want you to take note of everything that happened prior to this. I don't know if we're going to listen to all of this at the end. I don't know if I don't want to say no if I can handle it, but let's do it. Get your scores prepared, please.
Hey, Mr. Powers.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So like I said, I do remember the September song, but I feel like it's very different. Like this song, you really get to hear the high notes they can hit.
I'm telling you, them falsettos they were hitting, not many can hit.
Golly, like that was probably the most impressive part of me. I did love the horns. I did love the overall song. I like how sometimes they slowed it down and then like brought it right back up for you, like kind of just like dropped you and then picked you right back up. So I really liked that. And then I liked how the horns were like just like deeper this time. You know what I mean? I love that. But those high notes, like God.
I feel like this song, and I may be wrong. I feel like it was like they transitioned from like a jazz to kind of like a funk. And like I even felt like there was like some hints of R&B in there.
I think it was well rounded.
I feel like there was some hints of R&B, but like this was one of those songs that so easy to get lost in just the tune.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't need the video for this.
No, and then, but there were some times I heard lyrics they were talking about, being lied to and, things being unjust. So is that kind of what the fantasy is? Like the fantasy, was someone lying to you, kind of selling you something that's not true? That's kind of what I got from the story.
I didn't listen that deeply and intently,
Right.
but I mean, you could probably be right. I just kind of got lost in the falsettos and the horns.
So drop down in the comments. Let us know the meaning behind this fantasy song. But again, I didn't think I know who Earth, Wind, and Fire was, but now that you say they sing the
You remember?
yeah, like I had no idea who. I've heard that song, but I had no idea who sang it. So now I'm kind of glad that I know another Earth, Wind, and Fire song.
And I want to know more. I like this is a band.
It's a fun band.
Yeah, because the songs that like I said, I kind of know September, and then listening to this one for the first time, it's like it was very different. So I feel like they're probably pretty dynamic. So I want to hear more, and of course they have the horns for your girl.
Right.
So I just want to hear more and more Earth, Wind, and Fire. So he picked a really good one.
But guys, this is gonna be the end of our video, and for all of you guys that have been asking,
Don't want to know. All right, so let me jump into the chat.
So you wanna know how to type the 3 cube symbol in the top right? Hold down the Alt key and type 0179. When you release the Alt key, the cube symbol should appear right in front of your eyes, and that is how you type the cube symbol.